for the next assignment. So the first thing we're going to do is check our units. And we're going to make sure we're in generic units. Press OK. And then from there, what we're going to do is you're going to do File, Save As. And again, make a new folder for Unit M4 and call it Whole Finish. Press Save. In this case, I'm overwriting it because I already did it once. Now from here, we're going to go and press the plane option on the Create. From there, we're going to go just draw any plane anywhere. And we're going to adjust the perimeters to 50 for the length, 50 for the width, and 2 for the segments and the width. Okay, once that's created, we go to the Move command. Alright, so we're resuming. Here you press 0, 0, so it goes back in the middle. Just to confirm it, we have it at 50, 50, 2, 2. Perfect. The next step we're going to do, turn off our grids, is we're going to convert it to an editable poly. Right click, convert to editable poly, or we could have done it from the multiplier list right here. Just type in E, edit poly, but we're going to do the faster one right over here. Right click, convert to editable poly, and then from there we're going to go to the vertexes. So now we're going to put it in wireframe so we could see it. So we have to connect from here to here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to connect it. We're going to select them all. From here, we're going to select these rows here, and we're going to connect it. Connect. And there you go. So we have the first one connected. Now we're going to do similar to the other way as well, in the opposite direction. We're going to grab from here to here. Oops, Rob's a little bit tired today. From here to here, and press connect as well. And there you go. He connected the lines. Alright, so there we go. We have the lines connected. We go look at the top view. There we go. We have this beautiful shape. The next one we're going to do is we're going to select the center, like so. And we're going to use the chamfer option. So we're going to go, click the little chamfer, open up the caddy control, and we're going to put here 10. And press OK. Okay, so we did the chamfer. Let me just undo that again. Click the middle point, click on chamfer, and see it's at 1. We're going to put it to 10, which is going to modify everything, and press OK. This is the OK button. Now if I go back to my view, the home button, you see that it's perfectly in that shape. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's set to 8. We're going to change the chamfer amount to 10 is what we did. Nice. Now just to be safe, let's just save once. Save. Okay, so now we did that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the polygon option. Again, you could have just did 1, 2, 3, press the number 4, and would have did the same exact object. And we're going to click the center face. There we go. By selecting the center face, all we're going to do now is we're going to invoke select it, okay? And now we're going to delete it. Sorry. And now if I go look at, say, clay, you notice I have a whole set in there. And I can do clay with, sorry, I got distracted there. Clay with wireframe. So now we can see that we have it set. You know there's a little tone there, so you can see the difference. With that selected, we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to the border option under the selection rollout. Selection, we're going to go to border. So this vertex, this is border, which is the third one. From there now, it activated the screen. So now we're going to select the border. So we're going to select 1. Right here, the border right over here. We have the border selected. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go use the move command, which is already active, and we're going to drag it down the Z because we're going down. So we're going to right click and we're going to move it down. Oh, we're not going to actually put a number. I thought we could have used a number, but we're going to just drag it down using downward like so. Oops. Click border again. Oops, click the border, make sure you have it selected. And now we're going to invoke the scale tool. First thing, before we scale, sorry, we have to move it down. So we're going to go grab it down so it does a shape like so. Oh, my bad. I think I skipped a step. I was supposed to extrude it. So let's go to extrude. And now click move and bring it down. So why isn't my extrude working? Extrude, go down. So, hold on one second. So I undid that. Now we're going to select the border again. Sorry about that. We have the border selected. Now we're going to use the move tool. Just slider here. And we're going to drag the border along the z-axis to create an extrusion. Okay, from here now we're going to move it down, but we have to make sure we hold the shift button. So hold shift and drag it down, which is to give you extrusion. Right now it doesn't make a difference, we just should have put any one. So it looks something like this. So now if I change my scale, you see that it's extruded down. Again, hold the shift when you're moving down. Now we're going to invoke the scale option, which is right over here, the scale. And then pull it inward. Now we're going to click it, and we're going to go see, if you hold and click, you have to hold the shift button. Shift, come on. It goes inward. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make it so holding shift, you're going to go see it goes outward, and then go down again, just so we get the shape like so. Again, hold the shift button. Now, if I go back to move and I rotate the piece, you see that we have a piece like that. From there now, we're going to go back in wireframe so we can see it. We're going to go to the modify tab again, which is where we are. We're going to go select selection rollout. Selection, and we're going to go click on vertex. So now we're going back to the vertexes. Now in the modify, we're going to do the edit. Right over here, we're in the edit vertices. And we're going to click collapse. Which is okay. So now we're going to select the the ones in the middle that we just made, like so, and then we're going to scroll down to not edit. We're going to go to edit geometry, and we're going to go here where it says, oops, where is the collapse? The collapse should be under right over here, edit, and we have the collapse option, which gives us that nice closed collapse object. Now we're going to select one of the edges, so let's rotate again. We select one of the edges like so. Edge. Click on one of the edges, like so. And now, oh, I grabbed two edges apparently. Click on one of the edges, and now we're going to go press loop. And now I grab the whole row. From there, we're going to go use the chamfer again. And now we're going to go set the settings to 0.03. 0.3. Sorry, not 0.03. And connect edge segments to 2. And we're going to press OK. So again, this is the OK button. I don't know if it worked. It didn't look like it worked. Let's see. Let's try again. Let's do the chamfer. Let's do 0.3, 2, and press OK. So let me undo that. I forgot to select both edges, my bad. Okay, so let's grab one edge. Control, grab this edge here, and now let's press loop again. I did undo that. Loop, and now we have both of them. And then from here, we're going to go back to chamfer, like we did before, and we're going to put this point here. Chamfer edge amount to 0.3. There we go. And this one here to 2. And press OK. Now it worked. Before I forgot to select the top and bottom. You need to select the bottom to make the loop and the top one to make the loop as well. And it works perfectly fine. Once you're done, you press OK and hit save because we've been working for a while and I feel like it's going to crash. Save. Now we're going to invoke the move tool. Let's rotate again. Like so. And we're going to double click on the outer edge to select the loop. Okay, we're going to invoke the move command like we did before, like I said before, and then we're going to double click on the outer edge to select the loop. There we go, the outer edge. See how I click there? You got the loop. And now we're going to hold shift and down to give it a volume for the extrusion. Alright, so this was the outer loop we're talking about. From there, now that we did that, the next step we're going to do is we're going to go to the modify again, and we're going to click on border like we did here, and we're going to go back up border, and we're going to click the border to activate the border sub-objects. So now we click the border. Now if I rotate, you notice that there's a hole underneath. We're going to cap it. This way it closes off. So we clicked border, then we did cap so that the bottom is on. If I press undo just to show you, and I put it in clay, see there's a hole. We clicked it, it still acted the border, and we do cap, and now it's covered. The next thing we're going to do once that's done is we are going to click on editable poly, click on the modify list, and we're going to go search for mesh smooth. So type in M again to find it until you get the mesh smooth. So mesh smooth right over here. I kept pressing M until I saw it. Click on it, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the iterational to 3. Okay, if we will look at it. If I go put back the vertexes, you can see how it looks like so. So as you can see, we set it to 3, and that's it, guys. We did it smooth. Put it back to hidden. That's all it is. Depending on your extrusion, you might have a thicker one or smaller, but that's it, people. It's done. Thank you. Just hit save again before I forget. Save as this time. Get rid of the name. It's called finish hole. Press OK, and you're done. Thank you.